My journey to find my voice. Do you have a big dream? A dream that lives inside you. But is English a big wall in front of your dream? It was a wall for me. My name is Leo. I come from a small village. In my village, everyone knew my name. Now, I live in a big city, Toronto. Here, nobody knew my name. English was my biggest fear. Today, I will share my story. I will give you the key to unlock your English. This key is simple. You can use it too. I moved to Canada to study graphic design. I loved drawing. I had many ideas in my head. But my ideas were silent. The city was big. The sounds were fast. Everyone spoke English so quickly. It was like a wall of sound. I could not understand. In my design class, ideas were like fast rivers. My English was a small, slow boat. I felt lost. I knew some words from books. But my mouth felt locked. I was scared to make mistakes. So, I said nothing. I was the quiet student in the corner. Have you ever felt invisible in a room full of people? That was me. One day, I sat in a park. I was drawing a flower in my notebook. An old man sat on the bench next to me. He looked at my drawing. He smiled. He said, "That is a beautiful flower." My heart beat so fast. My English was slow and broken. I looked at him and said, "Thank you, flower is red." He did not laugh. He did not correct me. He just smiled. He waited for my words. That small moment was a big door. I wanted to open it. I realized that people are kind. They want to understand you. My journey started with a small change. I stopped reading boring textbooks. Textbooks made me tired. I loved art and design. So, I started to read websites about famous artists. I read simple comic books with pictures. I chose things that excited me. Do you like cooking? Read simple recipes in English. Do you like sports? Read short news articles about your favorite team. I read for 20 minutes every day. I had a small notebook. I wrote down one new word each day. Just one. Like canvas, or color, or shape. Reading showed me how words live together in a sentence. It was not studying. It was fun. My pronunciation was not good. My words did not sound right. Then, my friend taught me a simple game. She called it being an echo. It is also called shadowing. I watched cartoons for children on YouTube. The voices in cartoons are often slow and clear. I listened to one sentence. Then I paused the video. I repeated the sentence. I tried to copy the sound, the music of the words. At first, I felt silly talking to my computer. My face felt tired. But I did it for 5 minutes every day. Soon, my hello sounded like their hello. My good morning felt more natural. This simple game trained my mouth to speak a new language. This is my favorite secret. It is a little strange, but it works. I started talking to myself in English. Out loud. When I walked to the store, I said, I am walking on the street. I see a blue car. I need to buy milk and bread. When I cooked, I said, I am cutting an onion. Now, I need a pot. My sentences were very simple. But this was very important. This practice connected my brain to my mouth. The road for the words became shorter and faster. I was building my own English world, one sentence at a time. What will you say to yourself in English today? My biggest fear was making mistakes. I thought people would think I was stupid. But then I thought about a baby learning to walk. The baby falls down. The baby falls down many times. Does the baby stop trying? No. The baby gets up and tries again. Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your teachers. They show you that you are trying. One day, I went to a cafe. I wanted a black coffee. I was so nervous. I said to the worker, I want coffee, no milk, hot water. It was not a perfect sentence. But the worker smiled and gave me a black coffee. I got what I wanted. Communication was successful. Mistakes are not walls. They are steps. Every mistake is a step up. The world opens up. After 6 months, my world started to change. I got a part-time job in that same coffee shop. I drew pictures on the menu board. My boss loved my drawings. I took orders from customers. Latte. Espresso. Muffin. These new words became my words. I joined a photography club at my school. I made friends from Brazil, from Korea, from Egypt. We did not speak perfect English. We had different accents. We made mistakes. But we talked about photos. We shared our stories. We shared our food. English was the bridge that connected us. Language is not just about grammar rules. It is about connection. Learning English is a journey. It is not a race. Some days you will feel great. Some days you will feel stuck. That is okay. The most important thing is to keep going. Small steps make a big difference. Your journey does not start with a big, difficult book. It starts with one word. So, what is your first step? Today, read one sentence of a news story in English. Today, say, good morning, to yourself in the mirror. Today, listen to 1 minute of an English song and try to echo one line. Start small. Be kind to yourself. Do not be afraid of mistakes. Every step makes you stronger. I believe in you. Your voice is important. The world is waiting to hear it. Will you let it speak?